Welcome to Girls on Girls. We were in Maine last week. Now we've gone to the opposite coast.
That's right.
For Shrill.
Portland to Portland, people.
Our star, Aidy, who in the show is named Annie. And Amy, I think that you have a really soft spot in your heart for LBA, little baby Aidy.
I really do.
Yeah.
I do. I love SNL. I love the women of SNL.
I was just so impressed by her confidence and like self-love at such a young age.
Yeah.
Annie and her friends is the type of people that I want to be friends with. And that's why I enjoy watching it so much, because I feel like I'm spending time with them. I'm looking at you there now instead of here.
Yeah.
We're getting so professional.
This is our second episode, and we hope that you feel the improvement.
Insert like some cash register. So the episode starts with our lead character goes out to the kitchen and has some disgusting, I think they're supposed to be pancakes.
Pancake-shaped egg whites.
Ugh. And she seems to like be really chewing on them.
It doesn't look like a pleasant eating experience at all. But they're a pre-packaged meal that is specific for weight loss. I think they're called like thin menu.
Thin menu.
And her roommate, Fran, comes in and says, that looks like a puppy fetus. And this is the first time we meet Fran, and this is when we know we love her.
Oh, Fran. Have you ever been on a diet of prepackaged foods?
If we're talking about frozen microwavable meals being the only thing I eat for a while, then yes.
Okay, was this a diet decision or a poverty decision?
Oh, this is a laziness decision. This is not, there's no force at all in this.
My grandma was on a diet my entire life. Okay. And at one point, she was on Jenny Craig. But all the foods on the box looked really tantalizing. And then you open it up and you're like, this just doesn't taste right.
Is this a puppy fetus? Okay, so she has breakfast, and then she goes to get coffee, which is where she meets Tone Tanya, who's a giant asshole.
Annie takes a picture of Tone Tanya's poster, and then Tone Tanya just happens to be in the coffee shop. It's almost like she's part of a multi-level marketing scheme, and she just sits at a coffee shop all day pretending to work remotely. Tone Tanya. Okay. She grabs her wrist. Don't touch people!
Bitch, we don't know you.
I mean, this is before the pandemic, but please, you still don't grab strangers, especially by the wrist. That's threatening. She grabs Annie's wrist and she says, your wrists are tiny. And then she says, you weren't meant to carry around all this extra weight.
And the people in the coffee shop are watching this interaction between her and Tone Tanya.
Yes.
Where Tone Tanya is trying to get her to take her fitness courses and telling her that there is a thin person inside of her.
There's hope for her. You're just being a dick.
The barista and customer at the coffee shop who see this interaction,
we thought they were going to be
that
nice.
She's so funny. Yeah, at first they seem supportive. That was crazy. You're funny, like Rosie O'Donnell.
Was Annie wearing a blazer? Paula Poundstone? No. The height weight chart says I should weigh 135. The chart is not accurate.
Not at all. You're a completely magnificent and healthy weight. And I'm a medical professional, so I can safely say that.
I am so glad that we have a medical professional on the show today.
Mm-hmm. Who do I need to stab?
I put a braid in my hair for the episode today because she has her cute barrette. She has huge, thick, beautiful hair.
She has real good hair.
So do you, doctor.
Thank you.
When I was young, I was tall. Oh, you must be a basketball player. No, I'm not.
Well,
this is how they do it.
Are you sure you're not a basketball player?
You do not strike me as a country music fan at all. I mean, even from first glance. Huh? The first time I saw you,
I bet that broad listens to Conway Twitty.
No, I bet she wants to be on a fun committee.
And
nope.
You thought right, my friend.
But our lady Annie here, she just, every situation we see her in, she is so sweet. Did you also know that it's based on a book? No. It is. It's called Shrill by Lindy West.
So post coffee shop, she goes to work.
Okay. I guess everyone's supposed to have a job. The Daily Thorn, which is, I think it's a trendy newspaper or something. Yeah. Must be online.
She's talking to her asshole boss, Gabe.
Why don't you tell us a little about Gabe?
Gabe is a grown-up boy who wants to go back to his glory days in the 90s. Oh, fuck. She's in talking to Gabe about one of the pieces that he just wrote, and she says, "Did you really give Henry Rollins a piggyback ride?" And he says, "That's what we called it back then." And that's one of my favorite things that happens. And I feel like I'm supposed to hate Gabe, but I don't.
Gabe has a very trendy, skunky haircut. Very pasty.
He probably bikes up the stairs when he gets to work.
Yeah, he's that type. Because he comes in carrying his bike. He's a douche, and he tells her she's a tiny, necessary cog. She is the assistant calendar editor.
Yeah. Next is the text from Ryan.
Yes, and what does the text say?
Fuck?
Fuck? Question mark? If it was on a beeper, what would it say? Boob?
Boobs.
Boobs! Boobs. I mean, I was thinking to myself, why am I not going out on Nooners? I'm like, oh, I'm in the mood now, but by the time I find someone on Tinder, I'll be tired. I'll be snoozing.
You got to start that at 8 a.m.
And Ryan seems to be a real fun-loving guy.
He does. He's very easygoing.
Do we learn about his job in this episode?
Yes. He has the day off. He wasn't allowed to go back into the hardware store because he made keys to his boss's house.
I thought for all his friends.
For all of his friends.
Yeah.
Annie says, you should use those keys to murder his whole family. Obviously being facetious.
He didn't get it.
He didn't get it.
That's something that...
Time to go.
I feel like if he doesn't get her humor, he doesn't know her. But that's the truth!
Yeah, if we can't joke about murder, then I'm out. She asks him if he'll get her a pillow.
Yes.
For when she sleeps over, and he says, "No, I'm your pillow."
And
this is sort of like, okay, that's sweet, and also nobody wants to goddamn cuddle all night, so no.
No, it's sweet, but it's also cheap.
Real cheap. Ryan, you goddamn cheap pillow of a man.
So, one question I had, and I still had after I watched several episodes, do you know where these two met?
I'm assuming in Ryan's room. It doesn't seem like he goes many other places. He makes a podcast in his living room called Talkin' Traz, where they talk about Alcatraz.
Yes.
And he goes into his room.
Yes.
And these are the only two places we really see him. When she exits the house.
Yes.
Walks across the backyard.
Yes.
Has to toss her purse over the chain link fence. Hop the chain link fence.
In a dress and clogs.
Falls
like
off of the chain link fence. Of course. Well, it is kind of a funny little tip. She's like, Our next scene is Annie at the pharmacy. Puts her accoutrement on the counter at the pharmacy and says, "Let's see, I've got my lotion and my gum and my shoelaces for my brown shoes, which I love. Can I also get the morning after pill? I think it's called Step 2.
As if she hasn't bought it 6 other times before.
From the same dude. We find out later.
And then Bonkers comes in. I love the dog's name, Bonkers. And he has a tampon.
Yep.
And what does Annie do?
She just picks it up and tosses it. I don't see any hand washing, by the way.
No.
I'm a big fan of hand cleanliness.
Me too.
But the tampon is the impetus for the next thing that comes up, which is Annie revealing that she has not gotten her period for a while.
Yeah. Next scene is we're taking a pregnancy test in the bathroom at the drugstore.
Where else would you take it?
She needed to know immediately.
Mm-hmm.
She returns to the counter at the pharmacy, and this time we've got a different pharmacist. But she says that it's a defective pregnancy test. It's a false positive. And she wants a refund. And she's just waving this peed on pregnancy stick around the drugstore.
She says, hey, fuck this thing. Give me one that works.
Yeah.
And then that's when the pharmacist that we meet today, who is a lady, tells her that the morning after pill is dosed for women who weigh under 175 pounds.
Yeah, and where's the Irish hunk who has sold her step 2 7 times?
Yeah.
Didn't tell her that, and the pharmacist goes, oh yeah, he's really bad at his job.
We're going to charge $50 for this thing.
She's back at work. Texts Ryan, we really need to talk.
Oh my God. Okay.
No. In an emoji, he responds no.
It's the yellow emoji, and then he just has some tennis shoes, and he's going like this, frantically.
Mm-mm. The next scene is Annie and Fran at the swap meet. Annie tells Fran she's pregnant, and Fran says, how did this happen? Like, don't you use birth control? Oh, yeah. And Annie says, well, sometimes, but Ryan really loves to raw dog. He says it's like his favorite thing, and I don't want to take away from him his favorite thing. And Fran says, my favorite thing is you not having a baby with a guy who says raw dog. Are you trying to take away my favorite thing?
Yes.
Thank you, Fran. Annie asks Fran, what should I do? And Fran says, I don't know, have an abortion before they're illegal.
Yes.
And that got me in the guts because that's a reality in places in the United States of America right now. Thank you, Franny, for being such a delightful friend. Now we're walking into her parents' house.
Yes.
And her mom has one of these goddamn thin meals. Her mom is Julia Sweeney. Also from Saturday Night Live.
I know. Julia Sweeney, it's Pat. This is my favorite line from It's Pat. To be or not to be, that is my apartment.
You want her mom to be this like magnificent, supportive person, but really she's giving her shit about her weight and her diet. And have you just had some almonds to hold you over?
And it sounds like the mom has purchased the diet for both of them. It's like when you take a visitor to your favorite restaurant and they're not all that impressed.
Yeah.
You're like, I went out of my way to get us the reservation. And it was like really expensive. And
so
it took a long time.
You're obligated to enjoy it.
Yeah. What do you mean you're just ordering water and a salad?
And you don't even like that? I'll just be over here with my puppy fetus. So her mom gives her a glass of water and tells her to take it into Dad.
Do you remember what that guy's name is?
I know that he was in Home Alone.
Yes. He's the tall robber in Home Alone.
Yeah. But he's an absolute magnificent dad.
So good.
They're snuggling and laughing.
Warms my heart.
And then Annie's looking through pictures of herself on the hall, the wall of fame.
And it's the real Aidy Bryant pictures.
Yeah.
And they are so cute.
Oh my God, I want to squeeze.
I want to tell you, my favorite one that she shows is I think it's a softball pose, and her face is so red. Because when I was a little chubette, my face was always red and always hot. And I was always embarrassed because I just wanted my face to be calm, like the skinny girls. Well, why was it always so red?
If she grew up here in the Phoenix area and has that pasty skin.
That's right.
Oh.
I'm going to try my cigarette gum. I already smoked it. You missed it.
All the smoke is gone. Is it bubble gum?
I think this flavored gum is called Puppy Fetus.
Oh my God.
Is that
Want
from
one?
1971?
Well, if you bought it in Payson, it probably was there since 1971. Made in Macedonia? I'm on Fruity Pebbles creamer, so I'll put pretty much anything in this body. Okay.
I need a spittoon for my cigarette.
I know. I like to say Japalinos
Yes.
instead of jalapenos.
Yeah. Jalapenos.
Jalapeno.
I want those taters.
Dipped in nacho cheese, please.
Yes.
Yes. Also, Taco John's doesn't give you a fucking 2-ounce cheese, Taco Bell. They give you 4 ounces because I'm a grown-up.
A whole entire grown-up who wants to be in control of their own nacho cheese.
Okay. She's feeling empowered. She just got her abortion. She made this decision. She's like, what the fuck am I doing with Ryan? And then what?
She goes to Ryan's.
Listen, bitch, I'm coming in the front door.
She sure as shit does. He's sitting there recording Talkin' Traz, the podcast about Alcatraz, with his brother and or roommate.
They are peripheral characters.
Thank you.
Side chick. Not really.
Yeah.
Sidekicks.
Sidekick.
Sorry. Old person mistake. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So she busts in the door and she says, "Hey, I'm Annie. I'm the one that Ryan fucks."
Yeah, bitch.
Okay, get in there.
She comes over to give it to Ryan.
She said, "I got pregnant and had an abortion. I don't think I could handle another kid."
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, I couldn't handle another one because he's got Nathaniel, who's 14 fucking years old and lives in Vancouver.
He's got dual citizenship. It's pretty cool.
It's really cool. If you want to be with me, I want you to date me. Like, treat me like a real person.
Buy me a fucking pillow.
Oh, $5 at Walmart. You can get a pillow.
Yeah.
Even non-Black Fridays.
Yeah. You don't have to wait for the doorbuster sales. Ryan, you goddamn cheap pillow of a man.
Yeah. I really feel like Ryan isn't malicious, but he's just so oblivious that he comes off as very inconsiderate.
Ryan. He's so cute. This is how they suck us in.
I know. Just thinking about this guy.
Okay, so then she's back at work.
Because I think first she just like approaches him. I want to pitch a story. He's like, not now, Annie. I'm talking to this old man about Molly. And then she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Mm-hmm. And then she just goes off.
Yeah.
And that's when Gabe's like, whoa, you're different than I thought you were.
I need to find...
You've got some quotes.
You're a bitch. Oh, a shitty cunt.
A shitty cunt.
I
was thinking, I didn't think it was funny.
Again. A shitty cunt.
I take kindly to men who talk to you like this if they're gay. Because if he wasn't gay, I don't know how I'd feel about him. Well, but when he does come around and say that he likes it, okay.
I don't know. There's something that I like about Gabe, even though he's a shitty cunt.
Well, I like his clothes. She went out of her comfort zone and she said something she wouldn't normally say, and she got what she wanted.
It paid off.
So happy. So that is like, oh my God. Then you're like, this is so great. But then...
The last scene?
Yes. The last scene is Annie.
She's walking past the coffee shop.
Okay, she's walking past, and Tone Tanya, as per usual, because that's where she fucking works, comes out of the coffee shop. She's like, hey, you didn't call me. You need me.
Yeah, you need a trainer. You don't have to settle for this.
Yeah, she says, fuck you. And Tone Tanya calls her a bitch. You should not talk to people like that on the street.
No.
Unless you're outside the 99-cent store. Or if you're in the grocery store parking lot and you come across some bitch who slept with your boyfriend the day after you broke up with him.
Goodbye, Tone Tanya.
No. Not in my day, not in my book.
That's right. Not on my watch.
On my watch. Mixed metaphors here.
And then that's it. It just ends with her walking down the street and she's smiling.
Do you think that our character underwent some sort of a transformation in this 20 or 30 minutes or so that we saw her?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because it ends where she's still sort of like this docile person, but she's not the same person that she was at the beginning of the episode.
No.
She's not going to totally change, but she's got a new attitude.
She does. She has realized, she says at one point that she got herself into this mess. I got myself out of it. I'm really proud of myself for doing this. And yeah, we see in a 25 minute episode that she's beginning to recognize her self-worth and like reconnecting with her inner child. And man, it was good stuff. I loved everything about this show.
And her career aspirations.
Yeah.
She is taking charge of her life. Well, it's getting to be 7, Amy.
I
You're
know,
probably zoning out.
It's gonna, this is about bedtime.
We're almost done though. So that's my breakthrough. Thank you for joining in, Girls on Girls.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Tune in next time when we review Fleabag.
Yay! I love that you're just hanging out with Annie and Ryan right now.
I love Ryan.
I know you do. Okay, the first one is called Quotes from the Daily Thorn.
You even wrote titles?
Nikki, I'm not fucking around. Millennial Dumpling. Better than you at most things. Necessary cog.
Amy.
Woman.
What? Oh, Amy, I loved your reading of that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Millennial Dumpling.
No, millennial.
Ryan is so cute. Loves talking traz with buddies. Not so great with girls.
20-minute evolution. Frumpy, soft-spoken. Inner child reborn. Reflect. Love myself. Fuck you.
I feel like a kindergartner of haikus right now. I love Ryan's beard. His clothing choices are great. Lifestyle, not so much.
Ode to Tone Tanya. Bridgetown Coffee Shop. Passive-aggressive gym rat. Shell body. Sad soul.
I also have a Tone Tanya one.
Oh, hit me.
Coffee shop creeper. Tone Tanya is a bully. And then in all caps, and you will thank her.
Yeah, Fran is the reason for the season. Fran, both friend and home. Mirror, support, no judgment. She grounds you with love. I love Fran.
I'd really like to go to Starbucks with her today.
I wonder if she's free.
Time for a nooner. Annie got a booty call. Use the back door, please.
Okay, my last one is called Panic at the Pharmacy. Step 2, 7 times. Please refund my money, miss. This pea stick is junk.
I have always thought, remind me of someone. Rosie O'Donnell.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck.
Fuck you.
Fuck.
Nikki, I'm not fucking around. Panic. Panic. Fuck you. Panic. Panic. Reflect. Panic. Reflect. Nikki, I'm not fucking around. Panic.
Fuck.
Panic.
Fuck.
Panic.
Fuck.
Panic.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Panic.
Fuck.
Reflect.
Fuck.
Nikki, I'm not fucking around.